Let's talk about authors just in general. What are the number one thing, or if you could recommend any author that's watching, listening, do one thing that's going to propel them towards success, what's the one thing you'd want those authors to do?
I think I would recommend that everyone become a more critical reader. Like taking apart what you read and figuring out what works about it. Like last year, we took an agency reading week, which I ended up being in the middle of a kind of ridiculous film deal that took over my entire reading week. So it was not actually a reading week, but that's okay. We're going to try again this year, and I'm going to get it. But what I did like on at night, since I wasn't doing it during the day, was read a bunch of books that were working in a really big way to try to figure out what and how and why. And I think that that's something that serves authors really well. Like you're not going to take everything you learn from it, but being able to sort of see, the down to a craft level, like, oh, this author always ends chapters like this. Oh, what this author does with sentence structure when they're trying to ratchet up tension is really interesting. Like that kind of deep, focused, attentive reading, I think is invaluable for leveling up in terms of craft. And then also in terms of marketing, thinking about like why a given book worked and what about it that's attractive to people. And like sometimes you will read things and be like, I have no idea. And sometimes frankly, like the team is like, I have no idea. That's okay. But where you can extrapolate, I think that's incredibly valuable.
It freaks me out a little bit when that happens, when I'll read a book that's a #1 bestseller that I don't get it.
Yeah.
Then I feel it must be me. The whole world can't be wrong. It's this guy.
Well, but sometimes things take on, like there's a weird gravity to like success begets success, right? Where once everybody's reading it, then everybody's reading it. And you're like, why, what are we all doing? But, such is life.